So we're about a few days away from getting another free-to-play Prime Battle LR, and if you haven't heard already, it is going to be the Krillin, which is going to be a super physical type. Now today we're going to be talking about the best free-to-play teams in order to farm up the Prime Battle LR. As you guys know, if you farmed the Prime Battle LRs before, if it's going to be traditional to what it's been so far, because we don't have the full, well, I don't have the full details of it right now as recording this. You need to do 777 medals for the LR status, and then I think it was 20 or 15 or something like that for the TUR form, and then you got to get the dupes and the SA, of course. So I'm going to be showing you a total of 7 teams that you can use. 5 of them we're going to go more in depth. 2 of them should be just like, it makes sense. You know, we'll just go through them really quickly. So let's jump into it. And of course, with these free-to-play teams, most free-to-play category teams will do the job, even if they're like all ints. The main purpose of this video is to show you teams that you can just like, you know, shut off your brain and just tap on the screen randomly and still win the battle, essentially, is what I'm trying to go for. But yeah, when it comes to Prime Battle Krillin, since he's physical, you want to aim for running as many STR units so you have type advantage, so you don't have to worry about the HP. And with the event not out right now, I have no idea what the special friends are. Usually when you go into these Prime Battle LR events, Dokkan loves to give you like, I think 3 or 2 special friends where it will guarantee you those 2 units at max SA. And then you can just click on them. It doesn't matter about your friend list and all that. So it doesn't matter if you farm the events like 10 years from now, 5 years from now, or even the next day the event comes out, you will still find those units able to be used as friends. So I have no idea about that. Last time with the tech cell, I believe it was Ribrianne, the Gohan, and I think an int unit of some sort, I think. I don't really remember, but you get the point if you've ever done the Prime Battle LR. So let's go through the first 2 runner-up teams where we don't really need to talk about. You probably have used these teams before, and I've probably talked about them way too much in the previous videos. So first off, right here is low-class warriors with the Bardock squad. You cannot use LRs on the team. It is only farmable units you're able to use. Free-to-play farmable units. So anything from like a mission or world tournament or, you know, from the barbershop, you cannot run them on the Prime Battle events. So what I recommend is finding a Bardock friend. You can either use the Raditz or the Bardock as the leader. If you want more HP and defense, then Bardock's the choice. But if you want the key and the attack, then Raditz is the choice. I mean, I probably favor the Raditz anyway. And then you run the rest of the Bardock squad. Easy peasy. Just get the job done. Then we have the Namek saga category as well as the Ginyu squad. They're pretty much intertwined with each other. And if it's like anything from the previous events, you should be able to find the Gohan instantly, which is what I like. That's the main goal, is like if you can find the special friend for your team, then you don't need to look at your friends list. You can just click, go, tap, and that's it, right? You don't even have to look at your screen. And then you would have LR Frieza, the Piccolo, Jace in there just for type advantage, the second form Frieza. Of course, this is not a beginner team. You have to probably play the game for a little bit, unlike the Bardock squad and the Ginyu Force, essentially. I mean, if you don't have these cards, replace them with the Ginyu Force members down below. But yeah, the Bardock squad is definitely the easiest one to farm. Unfortunately, you cannot use Tech Ginyu once again, which sucks. And unlike the Bardock squad, they actually don't have a category leader, these Ginyu Force members. They have typed leaders. So you have to have this kid Gohan in order to really run this team properly. So yeah, that's the Namek saga and the Ginyu Force done. Now we'll get into the juicy parts. We have Peppy Girls, which is actually a very useful team in this one because of the typing. As you can see, we have a lot of STR units, and most likely we're going to be able to find the Ribrianne as a special friend. So double Ribrianne leader for the 88% stat boost. We have the Videl in here. We have Caulifla. Then we have 18 here. That's supposed to be pairing up with 17, but that's alright. And then we have the current time 18, and then Urine. And then at the bottom here, I usually just leave substitutions. If you don't have any of these cards, then that's the next best thing, essentially. I might miss some cards here and there, but you get the point. You can just search up the category itself, and then whatever you have, it'll just work just fine, honestly. You could probably run, like, the 5 worst units with Ribrianne as the leader on this team, and then probably still do the event. It'll just take a little bit longer. So we have Android 21 here. Since we're running a few androids in here, that's a good support, I guess. Bulma for tanking. Nothing really much there. And the Videl, just defense, I guess. Again, it's just another unit that you could bring. Moving on, now we get even really more juicy. This one is something that you probably won't find as a special friend. And that's Pure Saiyans. It might update, who knows, because I believe the EZA for the Vegeta and Raditz and the Brawly, you're able to find the Brawly special friend. So they might add that in, who knows. It is the Pure Saiyans that we're talking about. So the Pure Saiyans, I'm also going to be talking about the Vegeta family and the Goku family, because those pretty much are the same thing. You just build the team with those. I mean, it's a category within inside a category and another category. So for the leader, if you're doing Pure Saiyans, you have the option of the LR Vegeta, which you can farm as well with the teams previously as well. And then we have the Brawly EZA. If you get the EZA, you get the 77% stat boost, which is really nice. And then for the units we have in here, the ones I would go for is Kaioken Goku, the Kumba, then Vegeta and Trunks, which is a really, really good card for this event. And then the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, just so we have more Vegeta-linked units, and then that's just going to be easier super attacks. Of course, you want to worry about the links as well. More key links just makes it even more easier and more brain-dead grinding that more faster. And then we'll have Vegeta and Raditz in here. Obviously, you can swap them out. Bardock, Goku, the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and then the Kamehameha Goku and Gohan. And of course, you can swap this out. If you want a Goku's family team, you just switch the leaders around. Really depends on what you find as the leader in your friends list. And you can add more. There's a lot more Pure Saiyans cards that I haven't even added from this whole list that JP cards have. And actually, I just remembered one good one, which I have it on a different tab, but we'll just keep on going. I'll tell you about it later. All right. So far, so good. I mean, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section. I probably will answer them if you need any more help. And of course, I have my very own Discord server, so link is in the description. If you need help team building, I have a Discord discussion channel where you can talk about team builds with everybody else if you need it. Post your box over there. That'll probably help you out. Or you just tag me in it. Anyway, continuing on, now we have Youth here. Youth is a new one. I haven't talked about Youth being a category that you could farm a Prime Battle LR for. With the release of this Trunks Saiyaman, he's a Youth leader for 50% stat boost and 3 key. He's the best Youth leader that you could probably bring out of this list. You could probably make a team within these cards that I'm showing you right now. Like, I don't know, off the top of my head, like Dragon Ball Seekers, which I have actually on another tab. But yeah, Youth has some good units. You have the Namek Gohan, really strong unit, easy to super. This Great Saiyaman becomes very useful as well, being a Youth support, and he's got his own attack and defense stat. Pan, this Gotenks is actually really good. He's self-sufficient in ki, and of course Arale and Goku for the orb changing and real big damage. And then the substitutes are down below. You've seen some of these cards already, so don't need to talk about too much. We'll keep on moving on really, really quick. And we have, like I said, Dragon Ball Seekers. So this one changes up the Youth category just a bit. Now you don't have the Trunks Great Saiyaman, but you are running Arale as the leader. I don't think it's going to be a special friend, but if you do find one, or if everybody just decides to set them as the leader, that would be really good. For the 77% stat boost, Gohan. The new LR Goku Black is usable as well in this, which is awesome. And he's can get, you know, the key by the end of the 3rd phase because he takes hits. And then you get the easy super attacks. LR Frieza, probably not the best decision. Only because, 1, there's not real that supports for him. And 2, he doesn't get that much key at the start of the turn. Pan and the Trunks, I brought Trunks along because we have Goku's family, so he'll get the attack boost as well. And of course, other substitutions. If you manage to farm the TUR of Zamasu of the Goku Black, then he's a good choice. Links well with most of these units. I think shattering the limit, and then of course linking up with his own LR. Perfect partnering, and of course type advantage. So that's just a if situation, because not everybody farmed the TUR. I did personally, because I thought I needed him, but actually he's not really that useful other than this situation right here. And then we move on to the final team right here. And it obviously makes sense just to talk about the STR team. So I've listed here most of the STR units that you can use. If you do need the list of all the usable characters, you can go to Dokkan Battle Wiki into the Prime Battle tab. And then I'll leave the link in the description. But these are all the usable characters. There's a whole bunch. Just go through them. If you have the cards, chuck them on a team, or a valid team at the very least. And yeah, work with what you got. But yeah, I think I listed most of the good free-to-play cards that you should bring, except... Oh, wow, I forgot one card. Of course, how could I forget about this card? The Gogeta actually would have been a very good card to put on. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah, because he has... If you run a Goku's family and a Vegeta's family, easy extra boost in attack and defense. So actually a very good card to bring. If you're on JP, this Goku right here, the Super Saiyan Angel one, on Global is Int, so he's not that useful. You don't want to use Int, like stir away from Int. It's going to take you a little bit longer to complete an event. But on JP, he's actually STR, and he's self-sufficient in Ki, so actually really, really good for this. And for the leader, we're running the Easy 8 Vegeta exchange card, because once Easy 8, he provides STR types 50% stat boost rather than Gohan being a 30% stat boost. But for the friend leader, you could just run the Namek Gohan if he's a special friend leader. If the Vegeta exchange unit is a special friend leader, then go ahead and use that instead. But yeah, you've seen all these cards. I'm pretty sure you've seen... I'm pretty sure I've added all of these other cards in the previous tabs below, except for the Gogeta and the Super Saiyan Angel Goku. So that's pretty much the recommended teams that I would use, or I would suggest for you guys in order to complete the Prime Battle Krillin LR grind. I'm probably going to grind it on stream all at once. It'd be crazy, but if you want to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/JPhanta, I'll leave the link in the description. What team I will be running, depending on the special friend leader, it's probably going to be the STR here, or just the Namek Saga category. Those are probably my go-tos, but of course, that's bound to change depending on what we see in the friends list. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. As always, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.